What up? Hold on, let me try. What up, YouTube? Broke Farm back for another video on this beautiful Sunday, and this is Super Sunday Chat, y'all. And if you're watching the replay, this is an interact chat. I mean, everybody in chat comment is respected, like what I'm saying. If I'm saying it and you saying it, is respected the same way here. But I like to start all my lives off with a little something inspirational, something to help you through the week, something that I've heard that helped me through the week. And this the thing right here. Train people how to treat you. I'm gonna repeat that. Train people how to treat you, because not everybody respect you or care about you. So you have to show people how to treat you. What do I mean by that? Some people will treat you any kind of way as long as you let them. Treat people right and hope they treat you right. If they don't treat you with that same level of respect, let them go. All right, now let's get into the chat. First off, can everybody hear me? Hear me? I would say, can you see me? But if you can't see me, you can't see me doing this. So can everybody hear and see me before I get too deep into this? Woo, woo. Now, what we're going to be talking about today is knowing what works for you. What works for you, and we're talking about gardening, but you can apply this to other things. But mainly, I'm talking about gardening. Thank you, Unicorn Lady Tech. So before we get into it, let me speak to everybody in the house. Make sure everybody's okay. Am I too loud? Am I too low? Is it just right? Can you see me? I can see your chat. I'm showing up pretty good on here. So I'm gonna tell you that I like how the black blend in with the white. I think that's kind of cool. I got so many hoodies. I try to match hoodies up with the background. That's neither here nor there. Let's get into it. She said in the building, say hello everyone. Getsy got some very busy day. I think I know what I mean. She said, I hope I catch the live today. She said, if you hear, you caught it. Miss Shirley OG Gardner in the building. What's up, man? I know when I get closer to the mic, it sounds weird. I'm gonna be loud. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be loud. Miss Shirley OG Gardner in the building. What's up, Miss Shirley? J3GS Farm in the building. Glad to have you in here. Erica, my fly family in the building. I recently subscribed to Erica My Fly Family. I ain't got over there to binge watch content. I like a whole bunch of video when I first subscribed to them. So I'm gonna put in a little more work, and I'm gonna come over there and really see what's going on over there. Last Journey in the building. Salute. Glad to have you in here. Fifi's Journey in the building. What's up, Fifi? Glad to have you in here. North Carolina. I gotta stop doing that. I don't even know if everybody know who Peter Pablo is. Go ahead and throw him up. Take your shirt. And like the hell, I'm doing too much. I'm doing too much. It's the wine. It's the wine. It's not me. Unicorn Lady Tech in the building. What's up, Unicorn Lady? Growing with Hudson. OG Growing with Hudson in the building. Glad to have you in here. Jess Dorsey. Not sometimes Dorsey, not always Dorsey. Dorsey in the building. What's up, Dorsey? Growing what I eat in the building. He ain't growing what they sell at McDonald's. He ain't eating what they sell at McDonald's. He growing what he eat in the building. Jim was allotment in the building. Glad to have you in here, Jim. Good to see you. I checked out your last video. Hey, Jim, I had an idea for you. That apple wood that got pruned off your head. You should put that in barbecue. That apple chip. You ever heard of apple chip wood in barbecue? I heard it make the food taste spectacular. Nella's Garden in the building. What's up, Nella Garden? Glad to have you in here. David Core with the crop. Look, man, I was just cutting up with him on Gina versus Gina live before I went live. Shouts out to David with the David Core with the crop. Really cool dude, man. Veggie Farm Garden in the building. What's up, Veggie Farm? Glad to have you in here. Gina versus Gina in the building. I was just talking about your live you just had, dude. I had a good time over there. David Cole with the crop and trash. Best shit journey talking trash. Hey, that was a fun time. Hey, y'all saw that short that's on YouTube. We had a time last night. Dude, that what kept coming to my head the whole time I was over there. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. The encouraging community in the building said just stopping by to give a like. Gonna be listening while I finish up the chicken run. Hey, that worked for me. Encouraging community. If this is your first time in here, let me know. I don't know if I've seen your name before. I might have. Just let me know. GT Junior Grocer Alaska in the building. So let's keep the likes. So let's don't get the likes. So let's keep them up. That's what I'm talking about. Randy G in the building. What's up, Randy? Glad to have you in here. Let's see, did I miss it? Anne Marie Love in the building. What's up, Anne Marie? Is this your first time? No, Anne Marie, I've seen you here before. I think I have. Let me know. Let me know, Anne Marie. L Wanda A in the building. My cousin, your cousin, everybody in the gardening community was an L Wanda A. Glad to have you in here, L Wanda. And if y'all wonder, if somebody comes to your house, you speak to everybody come to your house. I know you say, man, get on with the video. Man, get on with the video. Look here, man. Somebody took time my day to come up hang out at my house. I'm going to speak to every new person that come in here. And if I don't speak to you when you come in here, put your hand up and say, hey, you didn't speak to me. Nothing wrong with it. I'm from the South. We're hospitable. Food by Faith Garden Table in the building. So just popped in and say hello, Brook Farm and Garden Family. Hey, glad to have you in here. Growing out the box in the building. One of my favorite YouTube channels on this platform in the building. Honor, my friend. The front porch gardener in the building, not on the back porch, not somewhere across the streets, not nowhere down the street, but on the front porch doing big things. And she said, Broke Farmer, bro, what's up? Glad to have you on here, front porch gardener. Hold on. The encouraging community say, I've been on a few of your live. I just ain't on laptop much these days out here. Get in. All right, get it in. Get it in. I'm glad to have you in here, though. Cheryl Faulkner in the building. What's up, Cheryl Faulkner? Glad to have you in here. I'm at the bottom. All right, y'all. Now, this whole live was with spring growing season coming up. Everybody getting excited. Everybody losing their mind about spring. I know I am. I don't know about y'all. I know I am. So I wanted to talk about some know what works in your yard, or know what works for you. No, that means know what works in your yard and know what works for you. Kenyatta Journey in the building. Glad to have you in here. Anne Marie said I've been here a few times, but I see you around everywhere. I hang in the YouTube street. You know what I mean? I'm around. Cool. If it's somebody cool and they doing something cool, I'm gonna be over there. I'm with the cool committee. Do you hear me? I'm coming over there to use some love if you're doing some cool stuff or some big time things. Either one of them don't matter to me. Now we talking about what works for you, and we're gonna start off with add on what was successful last year. Don't rip the whole book up. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. You had some things that worked good for you last year. You had some things that worked. Don't throw all that away. What you need to do is build and add on to the things you're already doing well. And I've been guilty of this before. I had a successful growing year, and then I said, hey, I see all these other people doing this. I see these people doing that. Let me try this. Let me try that. And I'm gonna give you a prime example of it. When I first started gardening, I had a simple recipe to garden. I had soil, I had fertilizer, and I had compost. That's it. That's it. In between that, I dug holes in my soil, and I put my kitchen scraps in there. So I was composting in ground, or composting in place. That's all I did. Everything grew well. Great. Wonderful. I can't keep thinking. I think it's muy caliente. I think that means caliente means hot. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. But what I'm saying is, I started adding all these different things. Just if it was a amendment, my second year of gardening, I promise you, I've tried it. Blood, bone, azomite rock dust, whatever you can come up with. That my second year of gardening, I put it in the soil. Did it work well? No. Soil conditioner. I put all that in my soil. It ate up some plants. I mean, yeah, if you ever saw what fertilizer burn looked like, most of my plants look like that. So muy bueno, muy bien, something like that I was trying to say. I can barely speak English. But second year, I started putting all this stuff in my soil, all these amendments, because I saw all these people growing with it. It didn't work for me. And I know why it didn't work for me. A lot of these people that's growing on YouTube, they've established their soil. It's established. I mean, they've been feeding good nutrients into it for years on years on years. And when you pull a soil back, it looked like the richest fertilizer you can buy from the big box store. So I hadn't got to that place yet. So what I was doing, I was putting amendments and all this other stuff that my soil couldn't consume. I'm just putting stuff I don't even need. I hadn't got a soil sample. I had no idea what was going on in my soil. I'm just putting stuff in there because I saw other people doing it. So instead of adding on to my success, I ripped up the whole playbook and started over. Now, y'all let me know in the comments. Y'all ain't gonna admit it. Y'all ain't gonna admit it. Y'all ain't gonna admit it. What have you used in your garden that you look back on like, man, that was a waste of time. I could have saved my money on that. Let me know in the comment, what's that one thing that you wasted money on and you wish you had did something else with that money? Because $1 count in the garden. Every dollar count. If you waste $10 on something you don't need, you could have bought God knows how many seeds, compost, soil, everything else. Let me know in the comment. I don't think y'all gonna say it. I don't think y'all got the nerve to say what y'all do wrong. I know y'all don't. Prove me wrong. David Cole with the couch say, volcano ass dude. David, I put everything in there. If I saw food by Faith Garden table, put it in her garden, you better believe next week it's in mine. If I could order it from Amazon, buy it from Home Depot, buy it from Lowe's, buy it from Ace Hardware, I put it in my garden. I had so much crap on top of crap, it didn't have time to break down. I'm just laying more crap on them. K Renee's garden in the building. K Renee garden. I don't think I ever been to your channel. I've been meaning to go over there. Y'all let me take notes. I know I have to keep talking. Yeah. But I was saying I was just layering stuff on there. I didn't have any concept about my soil, taking in those amendments and that other stuff. So I didn't understand that. So all I know is if I saw Andale putting it in her yard, I got it. I got to put some of mine. Andale got a beautiful garden. I don't know why Andale put it in there. I have no idea. I just know Andale garden look beautiful. So I'm gonna put that stuff and they'll use it. And it did not work. She said, you made it to the live. She said, we were just talking about you in the building again. She says, she's she said by the seashore with seashells. Look, I was finna say she said. My okras were wonderful last season. Never tried to grow up before, but will try it again. There you go. That's the stuff, man. Build on that. She said. You know what I mean? If you got an oak variety that grow great in your area, go with that variety. You know, it's thousands of okras out there, but go with what worked for you. David Cora said, all we need are leaves, better if they're mulch. Exactly, dude. I mean, amendments are amendments are amendments. Worm castings, leaves, dead fish, it's not fertilizer. It's only so much fertilizer and things you can put into your soil. It's only so much. Your soil can't take up all that stuff you putting in there. I had to learn the hard way. Food by Face said blood meal. Oh, don't tell me, dude. First off, blood meal has the worst smell ever. The worst smell ever. I had no idea what blood meal do. I had no idea why I was adding to my soil. I just know I saw people putting blood and bone meal in them. So I put blood and bone meal in every container I had. I put it in my raised beds. It got to a point when my guy Lion Chris Outdoor Q, he told me one day, hey, why are you putting all this stuff in the soil like a dead body in him? You don't understand what you're doing to somebody. Sit back and say, man, calm down. You're doing too much. And that's the point where I say, hey, I got to really understand what I'm putting in my soil. So if I keep it basic, and let's say I do add something else to it, it's something that I needed and my plants needed. You know what I mean? Just packing all this stuff on there and just say, hey, cross your fingers. I hope it all works out. No, I'm not wasting money on gardening no more. Instead of buying those amendments, I'm gonna buy me some trellises. I got 2 black trellises. I'm gonna invest in me 2 more black trellises, something that's gonna last over time. Food by Faith Garden Tape said worm casted in the first year on the property. Yeah, because you're building your soil at this point. You know what I mean? Your soil only needs so much stuff a season. Everybody didn't agree with that. But your soil only needs so much stuff. If you get a crazy thing, I did a soil sample. Come to find out, I got good soil. You know, most people need to add lime and stuff to their soil. I needed to add nothing to my soil. Don't ask me how I got there because I did absolutely nothing for that soil to be like that. But it was good soil. Matter of fact, I emailed Turf Therapy. Y'all know our brother Turf Therapy. Shouts out to Big Turf. I emailed him. No, I told him about the results of my soil sample. And he was like, what? He said, you did nothing to it? He said, email it to me. So I emailed it to him. He's like, man, I can't do that. So sometimes your soil don't need all the stuff that you think your soil needs. Sometimes you need to take a wait and see approach. Are my plants growing good? Well, if they're growing good, why am I putting all this stuff in there? You know what I mean? If you're going to put some of those amendments in there, at the end of spring, let's say you got a bed that's going to lie dormant through the winter and the fall. Well, let me put some amendments in there then so it can break down. You know what I mean? Put a little mulch on top of it. Let it do a thing. Let all those microbes and all those roly polies and worms get in there and do the cha-cha slide. You know, just up in here with it. You know what I mean? My bad. My bad, Chad. I'm doing too much. My bad. Back on with the live. David Corward Crop said you don't need any of that stuff. And I'm 98.9% with you, David, but just for somebody who get a soil sample and they said, you know, your soil is really, really lacking this, then that's the other point of it. But do I think soil need all the stuff I was putting in it? Definitely don't need all that. Hold on, y'all. I'm fuzzy for a minute. Let me come back. I don't know why that worked. It just didn't. Randy G say I made so many mistakes. It's hard to choose. Well, y'all did. Miss Kia Parks in the building. What's up, Miss Kia? The front porch garden said Ocean Minerals. I bought a bottle from Amazon, and I didn't notice any difference in my yield. Now look, front porch garden. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you because I know once you wrote that, you giggle a little bit to yourself. I mean, we don't even live by the ocean. Why the garden need ocean stuff? Ocean mineral. You know what though? Front porch garden, just between me and you. I would have tried it too. The everyday life of an OCD-ish chick in the building. Say, good afternoon, broken coat. What's up, Nikki? Glad to have you here, Nikki. Oh, she said worm casting. Now I'm gonna say this now. Somebody gonna unsubscribe. What's my subscribe account? Look, somebody in the chat, watch my subscribe account when I say this. I heard Leah Palmer say this, and it was crystal clear. You know how somebody say something and everything in your mind just click. Now, the people who have worms in their soil already, aren't those worms already boo-booing in your soil? So why are you adding boo-boo that's already in your soil? I also heard Leah Palmer say this. He said, once you buy the worms and put them in your bed, let them boo-boo in there, instead of extracting the worm, cast them from somewhere else, and then put them in your garden. Dude, look, now keep in mind at the point that I'm hearing this, I don't spend about $179 on worm castings over my gardening career. You know what I mean? So it's all in when somebody else say it and it makes sense. When they make it super, super simple, it makes sense. Or get a worm bin. Do you know how easy it is to make a worm bin? You literally put your scraps and leaves in a bin or a tote and let them do their business. I don't know, dude. When I hear somebody else make it sound so simple, that's when I start kicking myself. Like, man, what are you doing? Andale Homestead in the building. What's up, Auntie Andale? Glad to have you in here. K Renee said, come on over to the channel. Hey, I'll be over there today. Me with a good time, K Renee. I'll be over there. Sylvia Fit never quit in the building. I'm sorry. When I do that, I get close to the mic and it get live. I'm already live. David Core with the crop said, Faith, we all have worms too. We just need leaves to break down and feed the soil. But fun fact, when you got stuff like leaves and stuff that's in your soil that's breaking down, let's say you composting in place, guess what? I don't know if worms, how they smell or whatever, but worms will make it there. Most of the time, you ain't even got to put worms in there. If you got good soil, worms will get in your containers. You know what I mean? You don't have to search worms. But if you do have to search out worms, just go to your local fish and bait store and get you some dollars or some red wigglers and just go for it. I'm really trying to simplify this. All right, hold on. I got to get to my next point. David Corsi did the worm casting too, because everybody did it. Oh, I'm sorry, Food by Faith talking to David Core. Let's see if I missed any. Rambo Green Hands in the building. What's up, Rambo? What's going on with you? I don't think I missed nobody else. Did I say hey to Veggie Farm? Veggie Farm Garden say I bought some Super Thrive. Can't see that. I need it. Super Thrive. Let me tell you about Super Thrive. I saw somebody, I don't know who it was. I don't even know if I'm subscribed to them or whatever. I saw somebody dilute Super Thrive a whole lot and put it in a seedling. I said, oh, this looks easy enough. What's the big deal? Well, my measurements weren't right. killed every seedling I had on a 12-pack tray. Yeah, killed every last one of them. So guess what? I blame the Super Thrive. I threw that in the trash can. I've never used Super Thrive again, and it wasn't even Super Thrive fault. So, hey, moving on. Sifting some soil and more in the building. Glad to have you in here. F.R. Humphrey in the building say, I regret buying soil. My neighbor's soil is good. Yes, I have sandy loamy soil. I have if I had to put holes in my yard, I think I could just put my soil in containers and I can grow some stuff. Nothing spectacular, but I can grow enough to eat. Yes, it's a mess garden in the building. So hey, Broke Farm and chat. Hey, I like that picture. How big is that hat? Yes, it's a mess garden. And then I see my guy hands in the dirt in here. Oh, I'm way behind on. What up, hands in the dirt? From Portugal, I say Broke Farm description on those ocean minerals sold me. Yeah, it probably had steroid, biogenetic worm castings, and chicken manure from Mars, and all kind of stuff. Trinkles Garden and Home Life in the building say, I'm guilty of buying worm castings. You wait until the light comes on. Exactly. And then you don't. The other thing, you don't know why other people using them in their garden. Maybe they do have a deficiency that some of these amendments are fixing. You know what I mean? But you got to see if you having that deficiency. They might have got a soil sample say they soil a deficient that, or they saying that all the plants they put in this area are having this deficiency. So I'm gonna offset that by putting that in there. I never knew. I just started seeing what they're doing. I didn't know why they were doing that stuff. I didn't even ask no question. Food by Favorite Garden tapes. I've seen YouTubers do one thing 1 month, and the next month they are doing something different. That is when I realized that YouTube is for entertainment. Not all YouTube is for entertainment. Well, it is. It's entertainment too. But even let me choose my words wisely. The people that I see on YouTube, and me included, we like to try stuff. We like to experiment. So a lot of times you will see me do a whole bunch of crazy stuff. And then next month, I might be doing some different stuff. Food by Favorite, you might be talking about me because I hate to do the same thing over and over, but I hate to spend money too. So that's why I got back to basic when it came to my soil and stuff like that. Now I still got a few amendments that I still have in the garage, and what I plan on doing at the end of this season, I'm gonna put, sprinkle that around my beds and try to use it up. But after that, that's a wrap. I'll never buy that stuff again. Fertilizer, compost, and soil. That's it. And probably not in that order, because I'm reusing soil every year. No soil left behind over here. I'm wasting no soil. If it's a soil in a grow bag, it's gonna be a soil that I'm gonna keep using. I'm gonna keep renewing that soil forever and a day. Now, to all y'all to throw that soil away, y'all rich. Remember Green Hand say, I only add manure, compost, and leaf plus food scrap in the winter to my garden. That's about it. And that's fertilizer. That's fertilizer, and that's amendment. Let's break something down. A lot of people use bananas in their garden. Bananas is potassium. If bananas are potassium for your body, a plant is a living thing. It's potassium for that plant. So it's good fertilizer. You know what I mean? We have to start looking at the things that we put in our garden at the same benefits that it would have. If you start looking at it like that, then you'll look at the regular fertilizers in a different way. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense to anybody, but if it's a fruit or vegetable that has a nutritional value to yourself, then why shouldn't it pose that same nutritional value to your plant? I'm just saying, don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. All right, Food by Faith, thank you for saying it, Dave. Because look, I've been reading all of them. I don't mean to get in nobody's business. October Opal in the building. What up? Let me see it. Got everybody? Yes, it's a Miss God said, I see worms in some areas of my place. Oh, they everywhere. Mom said, hello, you're going to need a little bit of super thrive. I didn't know that, Mom. I want to need plant to be 6 feet in a month. Uh-oh. Growing what I eat in the building. I had to say it twice. Appreciate that $5. Man, let me tell you about the Old Brook Farmer. Grow what I eat. I appreciate you. Big ups to you. Now, something else. I'm close to 5K. Of course, say check out too loud. All right, David Core, let me know what that sounds like. I'm trying to get to 5K. Now, I don't need you to share my videos. I don't need you to do that. I don't need you to do nothing crazy. All I need you to do when I upload a video, watch it the whole way through. That's all I need you to do. And YouTube will say, hey, she said, like this video I wrote from. She watched it the whole 7 minutes. Let's show somebody else these good videos. Uh-oh. GT says, still doing it, but we hear you. It might be too close. All right. Let me know now. Am I too far out? Okay. But just watch it. Get as much watch time on the video when you watch it. That'll help me more than anything else. And I'm thinking that might make a sign because I yell a lot and I'm kind of close to it. The Urban Frugal Homestead in the building. So I think it's all about doing your homework. Take what you need and sit the rest on the shelf. Oh, I got static. Oh. Well, look, let's try it another way. Put headphones in. It's static. Hold on. Let me put these in. Sounds cracky, bro. We hear you. Hold on. Let's see, can I improve that? All right. All right. Hold on. Y'all bear with me for a minute. I'm gonna unplug this. And I think I'm gonna have to change my sound. Y'all. Hold on. Wait a minute. Can y'all hear me now? Let me know if y'all still can hear me. David Core, can you hear me? All right. I agree. Urban Frugal Homestead. You got to do your homework. Understand what your soil needs. Oh, that's better? Okay. Okay. Understand what your soil needs and work toward getting that goal. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Food by Faith Garden Table said, okay, whole new perspective in the building. That's somebody else I've been sleeping on, y'all. Whole new perspective. But I'm definitely subscribed to it. I just got to get more time to watch a video. Food by Faith Garden Table said, I get what you're saying. I can and have learned from you and many others, but you do not contradict yourself. Just say this didn't work, but they would try to sell you on new things they're doing. Now, look, I used to say, and something else, if y'all watch my video, read the description, because I be putting some silly stuff in there. And most times in the description, I say, do not try this at home. I'm an untrained YouTuber. Because I will do some stuff, but most times I tell you, man, I've never done this before. I'm just trying to see what's going to happen. But sometimes I've been turned on to some cool stuff in the garden. Most of the time I have. But sometimes I would give information and I didn't use it right. I put it like that. F. Smith Welch in the building. What's up, F. Smith Welch? I ain't seen you in a little while. All right, the next thing I want to talk about. I don't. The next thing I did want to talk about is understanding when you spend $1 on something, ask yourself, why am I spending this dollar in my garden? Sometimes good dollars to spend in the garden. Like with me and trellises, those metal trellises, that was good money in the garden. But I also spent money on things that I didn't understand, like growing bananas in my backyard. I never forget Bobby from Black's Tropical told me, hey, bro, take that banana out of that container and put it in the ground. He said, you got to give it time for it to acclimate itself to your soil before it grows. Guess what I did? I probably planted it probably 3-4 weeks before before fall. Look here, that thing leaning over like a wino in front of the liquor store. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's all the way down. And I spent money on that banana plant that I really should have thought about doing. I have any idea what I'm doing with this. So we waste money in here, but we got to get to a point in the garden where we understanding why we spend our money and what we're spending our money on. That's all I'm saying. We talked about amendments. Let's talk about fertilizer. We talked about fertilizer a little bit. Now, before I say anything, 61 people in the chat, let me know what your go-to fertilizer is in the garden. What is your one go-to fertilizer? And I'm gonna catch up. David Core say faith. That's why knowledge is power. Mary Evelyn Sunflower Girl in the building. So I learned so much from YouTube channel. We all do, but sometimes we just get caught up. Sometimes I know I did. I'm not gonna speak for everybody. I got caught up and not understanding what people were doing. Not that I feel like they were doing something wrong. I just didn't understand what they did. So instead of asking questions, I just did what they did and didn't understand why. I didn't ask what grow zone they was in. I didn't ask how long they have been gardening on their property. I saw them do something, I did it, which was not the right way to handle it. Oh, check this crap we got done. Check Unicorn Lady said, check your speaker is crack-a-lacking. My speaker. All right, let me try to power through it then. Miss Kia Park said, I use the remnant from when I juice and bury them in the salt. Oh, that's some good stuff. Oh, that's some good stuff there, Miss Kia. My roses like banana peel. Yeah, banana awesome. Kind of water and my computer running low. Yeah, I'm doing awful today. Let me plug this computer in. When you ain't prepared, same way it's going. Not prepared. A lot of days I ain't prepared and going. That's what it is. All right. Trinkle's Garden say, I've been burying my eggshells, banana peels, and coffee grinds and oil. Oh, that's some good stuff in there. Some good stuff. For the future in the building. Say hi, everyone, later as usual. Hey, you right on time. Oh, I'm working on it now, David. Let me know what it's sounding like now. I'm gonna have to try a little bit of this or try a little bit of that and see how it works. Exactly how I garden. Food by Faith says sign great. Okay. I turned down well, first off, I'm live, so it's gonna It's gonna screech every now and then when I scream into the microphone. Veronica Bell in the building. Coach Mary Ma in the building. What's up, Coach Mary? Super Spawn. Hey, great channel. Great channel. Worker Homestead in the building. Still clipping. I'm working on it. I'm growing up. I'm growing out the box. I'm growing on it. Let me see. And I think a lot of my sign of me yelling all the darn time. Did I see the weekend garden? Oh yeah, I'm way behind. All right, David Cole with the crop say stand on the like button, stand on it. D Jones in the building. What's up, D Jones? Glad to have you in here. Here we go. That 511. Now look, I talk trade about a lot of stuff, but I ain't gonna talk trade about that 511. If you got leafy greens or something that you want to get some, David Cole say sounds real good. I appreciate it. I had on a little bit. Microphone, I don't think I don't yelled in that microphone so long where it's gone. But that 511, you will not go wrong with that 511. I'm gonna tell you that. I can give you a testimonial from that one there. If you got leafy greens or you got something that you're trying to get leaves to grow on, 511 is your answer. 511, bam, 511, bam. Oh, now this is my your weekend in the building. What's up, weekend gardener? Now I get chicken poop for free. So of course, I love chicken poop. Chicken poop and 511. Just make sure that chicken poop sit for 3 to 6 months before you apply it to your garden. But chicken poop will get the job done. That black cow will get the job done. 511. I use all them. Food scraps. Over the winter on some of my in-ground beds, I dug holes, put that kitchen scraps in there. I let them do their thing. Brett TV kitchen scraps. Brett TV in the building. Glad to have you in here, Brett TV. You can't go wrong with kitchen scraps. You can't. They're gonna break down and make that soil super good. Now, in a worm, think about what you put in a worm bin for the worms to eat. Kitchen scraps. So if you want good soil, you want to attract the worms to your soil. And how do you do that? You put kitchen scraps in your soil. You see, I don't have gardening figured out yet, but I have a concept on how I want to do things. If you ever watch a channel called Damn Permaculture Food Forest, that is what I want my garden to be. His garden feeds his garden. Now, I'm not saying he's never used fertilizer, nothing like that, but his garden literally feeds his garden. Chop and drop, let it feed. Mad Cow in the building. Glad to have you here. David Core Cross say 511 can be made at home for free. Big fact. It's fish emulsion. I'm pretty sure you can put chop up fish. I'll probably use sardines that's in water and just put it in your blender and blend it up. That's emulsified fish. Fish tea and fish fertilizer and worm tea. Facts. Oh, I'm so far behind that way earlier. Composted chicken poo. Facts. That worked. Fish emulsion. Fish and homemade. Yep. Super juice will get you right. I use what is on sale as long as it is organic. I try to use compost if I have enough, but if not, I buy what I can afford, then cut it as I need to. Urban Frugal Homestead. You are a genius. Now I use 511, and I use any organic fertilizer that I can get from Home Depot on right on the left side. Right when you first go into Home Depot in the garden section, on the left side right there, they have marked down fertilizer right before you walk into the big store. And I'm pretty sure all Home Depots are set up the same, so you probably know what I'm talking about. But they put a lot, for some reason, Dr. Earth organic is always on sale. So usually I get that, but I definitely use chicken poo, compost, and markdown fertilizer. It's just what worked for me. Fish, compost tea. You can't go wrong with this stuff. Now here we go. How often should I fertilize my garden? Now I've never been in your garden, Trinker's garden, so I can't say for sure. But I can say I fertilize every 7 days. Some people say 7 to 10. I fertilize mine every 7. But before I plant anything, I use slow release fertilizer in the bed. So when I'm doing on that 7, it's something that's readily available nutrients for the plant, something like 511 or some kind of liquid fertilizer. Liquid fertilizer, your plant's gonna use it right then. That slow release fertilizer, just like they say, it's gonna break down over time. So when I say 7 days, it's a light 511 or I don't know, some super juice that's been watered down real bad, or it's some kind of liquid fertilizer that's gonna be taken up by the plant then. You know what I mean? But I can't tell you how often you should fertilize yours. That's just how often I do mine. Every week. Kitchen scraps. Can't go wrong with a kitchen scrap. Ooh, 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 ooh. My sister rabbit poop when she remembers to save for me. Look at y'all. That's the one. That's the one. I see black truffle. They can just take a shovel of that rabbit poop and put it right on it because it's cold fertilizer. It don't have to sit. Dude, that's crazy to me. Crazy. I want rabbits, but I don't. I just need to find somebody who have rabbits. Oh, I'm way behind. Them chats still talking about the sign. Oh, thank y'all for my let me know my sound okay. Kay say, good afternoon. Glad I am able to make it this Sunday. Kay, we are glad you made it in here. We are having a time today. We're just talking about let's do something. You know what? I got notes. Let's do something different. All right. Let's as a group answer gardening questions. I don't care how long you've been gardening. It's something new you might be growing this year that you got a question about, or you got a question in general. It's 80 people in the chat. We're gonna use that 80 people worth of knowledge to get your question answered. Let's do that because I got a question I want to ask somebody. But before I ask it, I'm gonna give y'all the opportunity to go first. Okay. But I got a question I want to ask too. Yeah, Dan is awesome. Unexperienced gardener grows in the building. Glad to have you in here. So, do I need to ask my question first, or y'all want to ask? Because I feel like I need to ask a question. Nobody want to go first. Pescatarian gardener in the building. Pescatarian gardener. If you don't mind, I wouldn't mind doing a live with you one day during the week or either on Sunday. I want you to talk about what it means to be a pescatarian. I don't think everybody understand that. And pescatarian and being a vegetarian should go hand in with gardening. I froze. I'm back. I froze. I'm back. Can y'all hear me? I'm back. Bob Brownlee in the building say, bro, had 3 to 4 inches on ground, but growing veggies and herbs inside. Use super juice and 511 for outdoor growing. It works. People, it works. So since ain't nobody gonna ask a question, I'm gonna be the first one to ask. All right. Now look, I grew ground cherries last year, and I got a lot of ground cherries, but I'm thinking Are those ground cherries supposed to grow taller? Or are they just designed to be strictly a bush? If you grew ground cherries, let me know, because I got a lot of ground cherries, but I felt like they should have at least got taller. You know what I mean? They barely grew, and they. Y'all let me know. Front porch gardener question: how are you winterizing your strawberries? I left the leaves on them this year because the leaves off last year, they all died. You cut the leaves off the strawberry? I left the leaves on them because when I cut the leaves off, and last year they all died. I don't know. I never cut the leaves off my strawberries. A good practice from what I've heard and seen it work on for other people is mulching them. I never mulch my strawberries. I just have them in the bed, and they just steadily shooting out runners and get more strawberries. I don't mulch them, and I definitely don't cut the leaves. Trinkles in gardening home life say strawberry usually die and come back. Mine didn't die. Even when it's 16 degrees, I still got green leaves. Sometimes my leaves turn reddish or rusty color, but they don't die off. All right, now look, I'm asking questions. What? Trinkle, what are we talking about? What? Are we playing Love Connection in the chat? What is going on? What? Front Post Gardener. You got some explaining to do. Front Post Gardener, what is going on? Let me know what's going on. Oh, y'all playing the dating game in there? Got something to do with David Cord. I just feel like David Cord got something to do with this. The Weekend Gardener says, Zone 7 here, I struggle with Brussels sprouts and bok choy. Really? I feel like Zone 7 will be a great place to grow bok choy and sprout. I know my Brussels, I can't say that, it's coming up. But 7, you struggle with that? I will tell you this, the Weekend Gardener, Brussels sprouts are heavy feeders. Brussels sprouts need a lot of fertilizer. Bok choy, I never did much of my bok choy. It usually grow well. I know you can't. It doesn't grow well in inconsistent temperatures because if it get hot, it's gonna bolt quick. Bok choy bolt quick. But if you usually got a consistent winter temperature somewhere between 60 and 40, it should grow pretty good. Weekend Garden, let me know. Was it in a container? Was it in the ground? And y'all put in y'all comments about what y'all think. Hands of Dirt said I'm growing ground cherry this year for the first time. Hey, the Aunt Molly's are delicious. And then Growing with Hudson sent me another lantern ground cherry, and I got a pineapple ground cherry. Hands in the Dirt, you're gonna be on like popcorn. I'm telling you. I can't wait for this spring, man. Come on. Food by Face said, when mine grew tall, they did not produce, but when they bush out, I got a lot. Oh, that's Food by Faith. Look, tell your husband we cousins. Tell him we cousins. Come on. Appreciate that. Food by Faith Garden Table. That's exactly what I need to know. Because mine didn't grow tall. Mine bushed out. And I had ground cherries abundantly. I like that word, abundantly. You hear what I'm saying? I had ground cherries. I did a ground cherry video. I don't mean to promote my, I do mean to promote my own video. Yeah, I got a ground cherry video. Go check that ground cherry video out. I had probably 150 ground cherries, but that's what I needed to know, because when they did bush out, they produced better. But I've seen some people with tall ground cherries. I'm like, what? Am I supposed to be tall too? And I just ain't doing something right. So thank you, appreciate that. Look at David Corey. I'll sing a lady come with me. We about to plant garlic first, then we'll move. Man, David Corey, I'm finna say sit down. Man, David Corey, enjoy yourself. Be you. David Corey, I would never try to dim your brightness. You a bright light. Be you. The Urban Frugal Homestead say, I don't do anything. I just let them die back. Oh, you in Zone 6B, Ohio. come back in the spring. And that's another big thing. I had to understand, and I'm still understanding. Different things grow in different zones in different states. Sometimes in the same state, things don't grow the same. So when we got to understand our zone. Appreciate that, GT Junior. That is the grind cherry video right there. But like cranberries, I love cranberry sauce. I saw Growing with Hudson growing cranberries. I said, man, I want to grow cranberries too. So I go online and look everything up. You need to be in 7 because cranberries need a certain amount of chill hours to produce cranberries. Now, I had knew this information about chill hours and understanding zones. Do you know how much money I would save on fruit trees back in the day? I got 2 fruit trees that when I had gardening classes, they said specifically where I live at, do not buy these trees. Specifically, they said if you have these trees, they're gonna be diseased and keep a fungus on them. I had 2 of them. They told no lies. Them trees ain't been nothing but trouble since I had. I don't know. You know how it is. Food by Faith Garden Tape said my strawberries didn't die. I'm about to plant some more. Mine didn't die either. But Food by Faith, we in Georgia. I think she said she was in 6B, Ohio. So that slight colder temperature might knock them back and then they grow up from the ground. Oh man, that is delicious. Hands in dirt. I know you appreciate this. This is some hot pink sweet rose blend wine. Ooh, 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 ooh. Kay got a question. I want to add a lot more flowers in my 4x4 raised bed. However, I'm in Texas and the heat kicks in the month of March and everything needs, part 2, and won't shade, but the heat will hurt everything. What to do and add. Get you a, oh man, I got one, shade cloth. 40% shade cloth or whatever. Put your shade cloth out, put your flowers underneath it. There you go. And when they say 40 to 60% shade cloth, that means your plant's gonna get 40% or 40 or 6% of the sun rays. See, ta-da! Yeah, Nikki said her leaves still green, but Nikki, you in zone 7. She was in 6. I think me, you, and Food by Faith in a warmer climate. Unexperienced garden growers say I have everbearing and did well when the frost hit. Oh, everbearing strawberries. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I think it's a certain zone. Bro, the hookup man channel. What I got to hook up on? Just answering David Core question. All right, he go front porch gardening. Growing out the box said, cover your strawberry with pine straw. Bam. Mine are still flower even after the 8-degree storm. 8A. I'm also an 8A. Now my strawberries ain't got no flower. But I probably if I would have mulched them in good and kept the root system warmer, it probably would have flowered out. I really 102% agree with what growing out the box say. That makes a lot of sense. Our Brussels sprouts taste like pennies because you got to roast them, GT. Get you some olive. Now I'm not a cook. Let me say that. But get some, coat them in olive oil. Put garlic salt on them, and I don't know. I tasted something else in there, but roast them in the oven. They taste way better roasted in the oven. 1,000% better in the oven. Now once they cooked up and they mushy, I'm not interested in them at all. Gwen Calloway in the building say, hey, everyone, and bro, just got on your live. Look, Gwen, glad to have you in here. Glad you showed up. In grind. What was it? what was the original question? Oh, Brussels sprouts and bok choy. Yeah. Are they just dying or not? I guess I should have asked all that for the first time. All right. To the 80 people in the chat, your weekend gardener is having a hard time growing Brussels sprouts. Just hit the throat right there. Hard time growing Brussels sprouts and bok choy. He growing them in the ground. Now I was telling him that Brussels sprouts are heavy feeders, but I never had a hard problem growing bok choy unless the temperatures fluctuate a whole lot. So growing out the box, Miss Shirley, hands in the dirt, Nikki, let us know. Give me some suggestions. Or give us some suggestions. L1 to A say, I struggle with any fruit that ends in the word bear. Dude, look, I'm going to tell you why that's super funny to me, L1, because I'm always on like fruit trees and stuff. So I've seen honeyberry, raspberry, Canadian Pride get outdoors, grow a whole bunch of different berries. That's a lot of berries. That's a lot of berries. So I'm just saying. But I don't know. What are you doing? And by all means, don't give up on growing it. I mean, ask some of these great people in the chat some questions. My bok choy did great. I will be growing again. And something I had to also, some things will just automatically grow better in your zone and your climate. Prime example, onions and garlic. Now, I've seen people plant garlic and onions, and they got a science to it, and they understand how it grows in their zone, and they can grow some big bugs. Me, I put my finger in the dirt, I stick the garlic clove or the onion bulb in there, whatever the onion start bulb is, or sprinkle seed. I do it real simple. And I have really good success with onions, and I don't even like onions. I just grow them for the pest pressure to keep the pests out. So it's a lot of this stuff that you're struggling with probably got something to do with the zone you gardening in and the variety of whatever you're trying to grow that you're having a hard time. Sometimes you got to change the variety to find a variety that works in your climate. That's a lot of talk. Yeah. Yes, it's a mess garden. Say bok choy did good at 9.8, and I would think that they would have fluctuations in temperature where the boat real quick. David Core with the cross said, "Broke. Ain't nobody said nothing. I ain't said nothing." All right, David Core. You know what? Enjoy yourself, man. Kate, hey, Stace, how are you? Sorry I missed y'all this week. I love Coach Mary Ma. We all love Coach Mary Ma. Stace said, man, you about to have me buy more varieties of grind chair. I'm ordering some every week. Dude, look here. But yeah, dude, them grind chairs, Miss Molly grind chairs are goddamn delicious. I think I forgot to plant the pineapple grind chairs last year, but those and the one from with growing with Hudson, those lantern grind chairs, they all did. Look, they're called Chinese lantern ground chairs. On a regular ground chair is brown. It's brown husk. But on these Chinese lantern, they're like hot red and hot pink. And dude, I'm gonna end up planting some of them seeds tonight. I can see it now. Y'all already got me. The sweet spot in the building. What's up, sweet spot? Yeah, I'm way behind y'all. Oh yeah, mine planted too. Matter of fact, I planted some more seed. I got some off Baker Creek, some kind of Australian onion, the huge bulb. I planted those seeds too. Unicorn lady said my strawberry struggle every year and they never come back out the winter. Whoa. Hey. You gotta get some more info. Sylvia Fit never quit. Say ground cherry will take over your garden if you don't harvest them all Must be a gazillion seeds in one pot. Well, look at Sylvia Fit never quit. Don't threaten me with a good time. Don't threaten me with a good time. I won't grind cherries to take over my yard. Do you know how long I've been cutting this grass? I can't eat grass. I won't grind cherries to take over. Take over. Grind cherry, come get my yard. Come get the whole yard. You can have it. You can have it. I want some of them delicious goodies that them grind cherry provide. Please take over my yard. Sylvia, I want grind cherry to take over my yard. Do you know how much? Do you know how good them things taste, Sylvia? Do you? It's like somebody took a ice cold Mountain Dew and they put pink lemon slices in it and then let it flour up. And then I ate it. And I think I tasted a little cinnamon. A little cinnamon. I think I tasted cinnamon. For sure, cinnamon. Yeah, just need to clean up the dead foliage. Oh, okay. I don't think I mean. That's what I'm talking about. Drop that Dusty Rhodes elbow on that like button. The American Dream, baby. Dude, I hope everybody know who Dusty Rhodes is. The American Dream. Okay, I think everybody knows. Yes, it's a mess garden. I just answered that. I just answered what it tastes like. It tastes like a little bit of heaven. Yeah, just a little bit of heaven. It's like the best tasting soda you ever had, and it's in a fruit form. Yeah. For the future, is Super Juice the Doc's brand? I see the one like it's for grass. No. Super Juice is what you make at the house. You put all your scraps out the garden, dead plants and stuff like that. That's not diseased and don't have a whole bunch of aphids and stuff. You put it in a 5-gallon. Most people put it in a 5-gallon bucket. Put a little water on it and they let it break down. Now, them plants been sucking up all the good nutrition and water and rainwater. So once you put it in the super juice, it releases, and then you dilute it down or put it over your plant straight. That's super juice. Let me get to the bottom. Wait. Food by Faith Garden Table said, "Broke. I have an orange sweet potato plant growing inside a house plant, and now I'm going to start a purple one and see if it will work as a house plant. Get ahead." Dude, I saw somebody else doing that, and I'm scared to do it because them sweet potato vines grow quick, and you know you have to cut if you cutting the slips off, you got to cut them. Oh, but you said a house plant, and then you can eat the leaves off the house plant. Yeah, I'm with that. Hey, Food by Faith, I'm in. I'm gonna do it too, cause I got my grow light side up. I just ain't had nothing under. The New Orleans Gardening. What's up, T-Nog? In the building. Say, hey, bro, my ground cherry was tall, but it was a little bushy. Mine just bushy. I don't know. I was thinking I did something wrong, but I got a whole bunch of fruit off it. So I felt like I was doing it right. But I saw other people, what else grew up. So I didn't know if it was what I was doing, or if it was a different variety, or I could have got more. I don't know. I really want to know. Miss L in the building. Say hello, Broke Farm. Happy Sunday. What's up, Miss L? Glad to have you in here. All right. Nobody have no more questions for the group. I saw somebody speak to NJ Callen. What's up, NJ Callen? Let me get all the way to the bottom. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna miss a lot of comments. I'm way behind. Ruth in Georgia. G Mama Grove in the building. Now, we talked about a lot of stuff, but not much in particular. I threw all the notes away. But the only thing I'm going to say is I'm excited for spring. Now, when you watch my videos this spring, I will have a different setup. I ain't going to say I'm going to be doing everything different because I'm going to be doing everything the same, but it's going to be a different setup. I really want to take it. I had a whole bunch of ground cover right next to my fence, and I laid my plants out in that. And I was like, I don't like that because when the wind blows, some of my plants will get stuck in the teeth of the fence. So I think I'm gonna take the whole strip I got between my fruit trees, and I'm gonna put ground cover on it, and I'm gonna make that my whole container garden section. Which my container garden section ain't gonna be that year. I say that, and I've been saying that the plan was to do away with most of my container garden. I see the plan. I got to hook up on soil and compost now. I think I can get a truckload of compost for $30, and I think I can get a truckload of soil for 20. If my guy didn't get fired, if he didn't get fired, and I get the same hookup, so if I can get that much soil and that much compost, I might throw some extra ones out there because I'm trying to. We all want to double up on food, so we'll see what it do. The sweet spot said that's exactly what I did. Take the slips and separate them, and the tiny sweet potatoes when I dude. Fun fact, I still got sweet potatoes in there. I didn't think that I grew that many sweet potatoes, but it was enough sweet potatoes to get me all the way through the winter. That's a win. And sweet potatoes, only potatoes I'm gonna be growing going forward. I'm not growing any more potatoes. I was very unhappy with my white potato yield, and then I heard that white potatoes bad if your blood sugar a little high. My blood sugar usually a little high, so I'm gonna do away with all of them in the future. Weekend gardener broke. If they give you too much soil, I got a spot for it. Weekend gardener, I ain't never had too much compost and soil. I can tell you that now. Never had too much. As long as I can keep getting these free pots, if I can get some soil to fill them up with, I can feed half the neighborhood. I'm just gonna put that out there. I'm gonna challenge myself to grow more food than I ever imagined this year. And I'm gonna give food away this year. Wait. Let me back up. Let me back up. If I grow enough, I'm gonna make sure that my household is full of fruits and vegetables, and then I'm gonna give away the surplus. Okay. Ruth in Georgia Backyard said, "Hello everyone. I'm at work now. I'm not able to chat. Hi to everyone trying to learn how to get this garden started for spring." Well, look, chat. Ruth is at work. She ain't got time to be fooling with y'all. You hear me? Ruth is trying to make her money. Will y'all please leave Ruth alone so she just can listen and enjoy the live? Y'all over there bugging Ruth. Ruth, go on back to work. Don't worry about it, cat. It ain't nobody but somebody like David Corey and his starting this. You ain't missing nothing at all. Oh man. I ate all mine, LOL. I hate growing white potato, but I'm still trying. I'm done with it. I grow red potatoes. My red potato is super small. And I don't even know why I went wrong. There's some stuff I'm just eliminating. A whole bunch of work to grow stuff. It's too hot and too much to do out there. Yes, that's what I paid for a load of topsoil, about $30 to $35, and find a place to get a load of compost and horse manure for $20. Hey, I got a buddy that got horse manure away from me. Oh, I got to get back to him. Look, if you the person, I don't know if you in this live, but if you watching this live and you got a horse manure for me, I still want it. I just forgot about it. I'm getting old. I'm almost 50. My brain ain't what it used to be. And I drink sometimes. So hold that horse manure. I'm coming to get it. Okay? I'm coming to get it. Pew, 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 pew. I wasn't shooting at you. I'm just, you know what I mean. Kate said, leave that store-bought garlic salt alone. I'm working on, yeah, I got a dehydrator now. So I'm gonna start dehydrating this stuff, and I'm gonna start using more of that stuff there. Oh, and Kate, I don't buy it. All right, let me see. Ruth and Joy say, I want to be the first in line for the giveaway. What giveaway? What giveaway? Oh, tomorrow when I hit my 5. Oh, stop. Hey, y'all stop typing. Stop doing everything. Y'all hold up a minute. If you are currently in this live and you are not subscribed to me, go ahead and subscribe so I can get to this 5K. Because when I do get to this 5, oh, that's what you're talking about. I'll be drinking, Ruth. My bad. My bad, Ruth. That's exactly what you're talking about. But when I get to this 5K, it's going to be some big prizes. No whammies. I'm going to repeat myself. It's going to be some big prizes. No whammies. No whammies. No whammies. It's going to be prizes where I'm going to have to work overtime after this giveaway to pay for that stuff. Now, am I going to announce it right now? No. Because if I say something that you don't want, you ain't going to subscribe then. I ain't going to fall for that one. I ain't going to fall for that one. No, not today. But just know it's going to be the biggest giveaways I ever did on this channel. The biggest. I gave away cash out. Have I gave away anything else? Whatever I'm going to top. I will top that. Regina Kelly in the building. What's up, Regina Kelly? Moving on. I don't know what that is. Moving on. Mac in the building. Country Hustle 101 in the building. Say summer isn't summer without tiny salt potatoes for northern. I need them. And I'm not saying they don't taste good, but I'm really trying to hone in on what I grow the best. I don't grow white potatoes well. I don't grow red potatoes well. I feel like if I put the right effort in, I can grow sweet potatoes well. I've had arguably one of the greatest sweet potato harvests on YouTube. You don't believe me? You don't believe me? I got the video to show it. Check out my sweet potato video. It's an old one, but I believe that I can grow sweet potatoes, so I'm gonna stay in my lane. Some people that grow good white potatoes and red potatoes, go for it. That ain't my thing. I'm gonna stay in my lane this year. Just one Ella in the building. It could only be one Ella. Hello, broken everyone in chat. Happy Sunday to you. Look, I'm gonna drop the link. See if anybody want to chat about anything. And there we go. Joseph B, you said not. I was finna say Joseph B. You said a mouthful with a TH. No, you didn't. You said a mouthful with an F. That's a mouthful. Stick with what you do well. And it's a whole bunch of things I don't do well. Oh, GT got it right there. Check out the great sweet potato from Bro. That video that GT just posted. I love that video. I watched it last week. But stick to what you do well. And I'm lane this year. If I had to change my YouTube name, it'll be in your own way, in your own lane gardening. Okay? That's all I'm doing. So y'all let me know in the chat what else? What you want to talk about, what you got going on. You doing anything on your YouTube channel? Just let me know. We got about 15 to 20, maybe 30, maybe 40. I don't know. We got a little while. But just let me know what's going on. Growing out the box, what's up with you? David Corey, what you got going on? Cultural Hustle 101, what you got going on? GT, what you got going on? Miss Shirley OG, what you got going on? Citizen Saul Mona, Regina Kelly, Just One Ella, Unicorn. I'm saying y'all by name. I'm calling y'all out by name. Let me know in the chat. I'll pop up here. Let me know what y'all got going. Food by Faith Gardner Tate, what you got going on? What are you doing to put in that new garden bed? Oh, y'all say y'all want me to give away a Yeah, I almost said so. Fit girl for life in the building. Say, hey, bro, tired of growing tiny red and purple potato orders. See the Yukon Gold from Haas. We will see how these do. I hope the best for you. I know I can't grow white potato. I've thrown up the white flag for that. Check out some of these excellent gardeners that grow white potatoes well. I'm not one of them. Chia drum gold in the building. It's not my thing, and I'm learning. Everything ain't the greatest for old broke farmer to grow in the backyard. I've come to that conclusion, y'all. I've tried this, I've tried that. I know what I can grow now. There's a couple things I excel at. And I'm gonna be excellent at it this year. You get excel, then I add excellent on it. Yeah. All right, y'all. Ain't nobody got nothing. Has anyone? Look here. Hey, can't nobody hear you down now? Food by faith. Come up and ask that question. Hey, has anyone grown spring? Oh my goodness, chat just jumped. Has anyone grown spring garlic? Is it any different than premature garlic? Come up here and let's talk about it. Is it? Mona?
Hey, what's happening?
What's going on?
Hey, not too much. Look, I done started my tomatoes, and I started my peppers already. And I jumped into that WIG 2022. They started me out in that grow garden, the arrow garden. And and they talk about them peppers takes forever. Them peppers popped up within like a week.
You gonna have to.
I had to pull the tomatoes out.
Yeah, are you gonna probably find you a little short 1 gallon pot them up, and let them do their thing. I'm itching. I'm trying to hold off. I'm itching right now. Oh, you say you got them in the arrow garden though?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Yes, and I'm trying not to be extra and trying to be patient and let it grow a little bit before I put them in the pot or into one of them cups so they can go on and finish doing this thing. But that's what I've got my tomatoes started.
David Corey with the crop. I saw you on somebody else live, and I was finna say, oh, you know what I was finna say. Okay.
What's up with it?
I was finna say, how come you show your face in somewhere else? But look, hey, hold on. Let me answer this question right here. Patrice Webb say, where can I buy soil and bulk for an affordable price? And need suggestions on Grow Light. Well, the soil and bulk, find your landscaping companies because they sell topsoil and compost in bulk amounts. So find landscaping companies that sell and go from there.
Now, if you ask me, I'm gonna tell you to go. If you ask me, who got all this feedback?
Sure.
What? Okay.
You got something on in the back.
Yeah, I do.
Is that you? Is that Young and the Restless? Hey, what Victor said? It sounded like Victor said. Or was it that James Stanback? Oh, I see Shirley on. Shirley, you back? Come back from the light, Shirley. What are you doing? Okay.
What I was about to say too, bro, about that compost. It'll take you about a year, but you can get a bunch of leaves and let them compost down for free mulch. You can get a bunch of leaves and let them compost down. Sure. What is your problem? Good.
Shirley.
Mona, you froze?
No, I'm tripping on y'all. I'm looking at y'all. I froze. Yeah, y'all got me froze, doggone. Look.
Did David laugh at the screen?
He laughed out the screen. Yeah, he did.
That's crazy. What you gonna say, Mom? Let me finish. Patrice Webb, when it comes to grow lights, this gonna sound crazy, but the more expensive is usually the better one when it comes to grow lights. But you can grow. I've seen people grow stuff seal and use that sun. But if you use a cheaper grow light, you probably need to let it sit on for a longer time. I don't know. Do y'all agree with that? Yeah, as the world's turn.
The young and the restless.
But yeah, what you saying, Mom? I'm sorry.
I don't know. You was talking about grow lights?
Well, this question that Patrice Webb asked.
I didn't see
she asked about buying soil in bulk and suggested on grow lights. Oh, one more thing about grow lights. LED grow lights are better for your light bill.
Right.
I had some of the clip-on lights, and I just put a grow bulb in there.
Yeah.
That will run your light bill sky high, and it's really hot to the touch. You can get a 15-degree burn touching that stuff over there. That's all I'm saying. But besides that, I don't know much about grow light.
I don't even know what kind of grow light I got.
Is your plant growing?
Yeah, they grow.
You got the right one.
Yeah, they grow. Well, see, I got mine. Like, remember when Lady Cheryl was telling us get that lamp? I got the lamp with the grow light in there. I think it's the LED. I think that's the LED.
Yeah, I got the I don't know if y'all remember Hidden Harvest grow lights, but before he stopped selling grow lights, I got 2 from him. Those are awesome lights. They're cold to the touch. They got LED, and don't make me start lying on what all they do, because y'all know that ain't my thing. But I noticed that with those lights, they turn colors.
Yeah.
With those lights, everything grew bigger. All my plants' leaves were greener. It seemed like they wanted to get up and go to work or something. The plant looked delicious. Delicious. Veggie Farm Garden say potato grew pretty well for me in 17-gallon tote. You got that magic touch to them. I ain't got it. Dave, can you grow white potatoes?
Yes, sir.
I ain't got that touch, Dave.
Yeah, I already know. I was listening to you earlier say you couldn't grow certain potatoes, and I made that comment. I was like, well, what is he messing with me for?
Dave, but I streamlined though, Dave. Some of all this exotic stuff I usually grow, that's a wrap. That's a wrap. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grow Kroger style vegetables. That's what I'm gonna call it. Kroger style vegetables. And I'm gonna have Kroger just knock on my door when they ready and they want to sign me to a 4-year deal, like I'm playing for the NBA or so. So they're gonna.
Well, I told you, Costco has already looked me up. They're already trying to put me on contract. Yes, sir. Hey, Mona, that's a nice grow light.
I got that one, Mona. I got that one too.
That's a very nice grow light, Mona.
Yeah.
I didn't want to cut it down. Those turn colors, and those are LEDs. They got the little
on
the strip.
And they got a timer on there too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, mine ain't got that.
Oh yeah, this got a timer. That's what this right here.
Hey, send me one of those, Mona.
Huh?
Send me one of those.
Sell you one.
Send me one.
No, you
send
said
you
one.
No, I can't do that either. No, I need my lights. What you talking about, dude? I'm getting ready to drop seeds and stuff. I need my lights.
You get bulk soil from a nursery?
Probably so, yeah.
I'm not gonna look at my nursery the same going forward. I can't look at them the same.
Those them landscape places, I guess you call them a nursery or whatever, where when the people for it is like you have to be a member for those that do landscaping. They go over there and buy the stuff in bulk and go around and do people's yards. Well, they do that here anyway. I got one right around the corner from my house.
Hey, a lot of people saying they have those grow lights. I got mine
just
like that on Amazon. Trinkle's Garden and Home Life say, I want to have the pepper plant in the arrow garden. I started with a tomato and pepper. When I saw a big one on the tomatoes, I took it out immediately. I don't think they like the pepper. I've never used the arrow garden, man. I'm so hard headed and old fashioned.
I have one now.
You got one going now?
No, I don't.
What?
I don't even. I bought one, but I don't even have it connected yet.
Oh.
Hey, you know you was talking about how you was using that Super Thrive. Well, my arrow garden, I did the same thing. I poured the whole bottle in the doggone. It said 16 caps if you have over 16 plants in there, and I had the autumn seeds in there, so that's what I did. And I had to hurry up and pull my tomatoes out of there. I pulled them out. My tomatoes is doing fine. I say about 4 of them didn't make it. Some of them, I got 2 that's still struggling, but the ones that's really strong, they're gonna make it. I'm gonna have.
You can put those in some dirt now, right?
Huh?
You know you can put those in some dirt now, right?
I do. They are in dirt right now. I have it up under my grow light up in there.
Oh, under your grow light. I thought you were speaking about that aeroponics.
No, the only thing I left in the arrow garden, I left the peppers in there, so they can. I showed that the other night
but
when I
was grow light. Even they grow light, those peppers.
Don't pull them yet.
Yeah, even those peppers, you can put them up under a grow light. They'll probably do better with that grow light and soil. It'll probably do better because now you got your grow light.
Yeah. But
okay, I mean, they doing good over there. What's up?
Don't change what's doing well. Now that's what the whole video about. Know what works for you. That's what I titled it. If it works for you, roll with it. And then when everything go bad, call David Core and blame everything on him.
Oh, David, you dog. I already do. I already blame it on him.
Hey, look, tell a lie quick and say, look, Dave, you ain't said that. You said something else. That's why I went.
He do that. He did that the last time when he was telling Angela about that fish emoji she was putting out there.
Yeah, I made a mistake. I was so happy. I was just so happy to see her doing her thing. I was like, yeah. And then I thought about it. I said, man, you ain't supposed to put that stuff on there.
But look, nobody never remember the stuff you say right, though, David. They'll never remember that. But you say something wrong 742 videos ago, they gonna remember that one.
Hey, they remember. It's messed up, man.
Right.
That book, I'm glad you brought that up. Mona, watch your mouth about Dallas, Texas. I heard you.
I can't stand Dallas. Don't start me on no Dallas. I don't like Dallas, period. Don't start. We're not gonna be on here clowning on brokes. Don't do that.
Mona, you don't. Mona, you the only one y'all know.
Don't do
Dude, David Core, calm down, man. I don't know what bone you hit there. Leave that funny bone alone.
Yeah, because you about to lose your 5,000 subscribers, man.
Hey, look, David, you finna get my channel too. Look,
baby. Look.
Hey, speaking of 5,000 subscribers, going out the box say, broke farmer, I wiped out the Home Depot rack of grow lights. We can give away a few for your 5,000 sub celebration. Do it big.
So
sound like a plan. So, don't threaten me with a good time growing out the box. That is definitely a plan. So look at y'all. They can get the 5,000. We got grow lights already on the table. That's on the table.
Hey,
so guess what else we put on the table?
Make sure I get one, bro.
Now you know I ain't finna rig them for you, David. Now come on, David. I can't rig them for you. The first time I rigged, if you win now, David, they're gonna swear rig. They're gonna swear. So don't do that. Don't do that. Hey, first time they win, look, they're gonna start texting folks. Hey, I know broke with cheating. I knew you cheating.
I knew he would.
But it's gonna be minimum grow lights in this giveaway. It's gonna be $25 cash apps with an S. And guess what? I got one more grand prize. Net value is over $100.
Oh,
that's me right there.
Big giveaways, no whammies, no whammies. David Cord, no whammies
Big
on this
wins,
5,000.
no whammies.
But first off, if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel so we can get to 5,000 and we can say hooray.
So how about this though? Everybody that's in here need to share you out.
No share.
No sharing?
No share.
No share you out?
Cause I no share. I don't want no randoms. I want the people that I go back.
You don't want no randoms.
No randoms. This is for the family here. Super Sunday chat is interacting with everybody in here.
Right.
Now, and let me take that back. Not randoms. It's just cousins I ain't met yet. That's how I see it. Like when you go to your family union, you like, man, I know you. You work at the convenience store. I didn't know you my cousin. Not, I don't mean random. I mean, I just want to keep it small and intimate on
Yeah.
Go ahead.
A family affair.
My words don't come out right. That wine kind of helped me out. But just I like to keep it fun. And I don't want to put no pressure on nobody to share out. You don't have to share out. That's cool. But to the 81 people in here, the video that I probably drop either Monday or Tuesday, I need you to watch the whole video from start to finish. That's all you gotta do.
Okay.
That's all you gotta do. Dave Court, did I ask for $3 to Friday?
You got it, baby. You said $5?
No, I said, did I ask for $3 to Friday?
No, you didn't have the number. I got you.
I ain't for that. It's free. You can be driving to work in the morning, David. Whenever the video come out, just watch the video. Try to finish. That's all.
I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
You bought them ground cherries. You ain't had no problems with them sting bugs?
Oh yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
I had problems with stink bug when I was a little boy.
I'm talking about them ground cherries. Remember, I kept asking you about that bug that was on mine, and it just ate up my ground cherries. I did get some cherries, but they did come along and just tore it up.
What?
But I had to put some basil around it. That's how I found out about basil.
Hands in the dirt. Are you in the shower? What are you doing? I hear water.
No, man. I'm sitting here watching this game. I had to step out the room.
That man tell you in the shower.
No, Mona. But no, I didn't have a problem with stink bugs eating my ground cherries. But I'm just saying, stink bugs are always around where I live at. It's a lot of stink bugs out here. And shouts out to Fallen Sky Homestead and Preparedness Channel. You're doing your thing over there. I really like your content. You're doing your thing over there. I'm honored to be a subscriber. And don't everybody got quiet. David, Mona, why are you so quiet?
Because we was talking about them ground cherries and then Pans in the Dirt came in here and didn't say nothing. I mean, you know.
He just in the shower?
Yeah, he in the shower. You know, so hey, you said he was in the shower, so I had to be quiet so I could hear. I was trying to listen.
What?
What? She said he was in the shower. She was trying to pee.
I was just trying to hear. You know what? This is crazy. All this time. Now I get on live. Somebody want to call. No, don't do that.
My stomach hurt. First off, I ain't gonna even say that. In the chat, am I the only one who caught that?
Yeah. No, you ain't the only one.
Everybody in the chat, put a 1 if you caught what I'm laughing at. That's a 1 if you caught.
She said I need to repent.
That's just like I can see what I taste.
Oh my God, I gotta repent.
And I'm not gonna say nothing there about it. There about it. But look, you definitely need to go to Wind Down Wednesday and confess that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That,
Hey,
that
well,
was funny.
anyway.
Happy Max said those Japanese beetles are what's eating our ground cherry something awful. Hey, look, I gotta put down some more milky spores down. I've been putting them down for 2 years. Best yet, Journey in the building. What's up, cuzzo? It's a process to get rid of Japanese beetles because it's grubs in your soil. You're not gonna get rid of them the first year. You got to battle through them. And once the beetle tree, go get them beetles. I saw the Bull's garden, and it just caught me off guard. It was so simple. This would make me mad myself sometimes. David, he had a thing of soap and water. He went out to the tree and just knocked them over in it. I was like, what?
Okay.
He did what?
He had a cup of soap and water, right? Hands in the dirt. Is you grilling over there? He had a cup of soap and water, and he just knocked the as soon as you touch a Japanese beetle, it's gonna play dead and fall out, right?
Right.
So he just had the cup, he shook the leaves, and they just fell all the way in it. He collected like 20 or 30 of them like that. I'm like, what's true? I just could have did that. He did that.
Yeah, they love light. Whenever you leave light on in your backyard, that's where they bury themselves at.
Dude,
in your soil.
I had them everywhere, but I am fighting the grub.
So you say the milk spores, get rid of them?
What up, Tori?
What's up, Tori's brain? I'm supposed to.
Tori.
I mean, it's supposed to, but it even say on the bag it's a 3-year thing like that. So the spores multiply. You know what I mean? Over time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then get rid of your grubs, and then once you get rid of the grubs, then you get rid of the Japanese beetle.
So what's this milk spores? I have to go to the store and buy some milk spores.
Don't make me start lying now. They ain't paying me nothing. They ain't paying me nothing. Dave Core, they ain't paying me nothing.
Milk spores sound like it's got to do with milk.
Because that's what my next thing was. Do I just pour milk in the?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. You can get a gallon of milk. I ain't telling you not to do that though.
Don't do that. No, that's not what I'm saying. Google milky spore. No, it does sound like that. Now I give you that.
You can spray milk on squash plants though.
Is what?
You can spray milk on squash plants.
Yeah, and it's good for it. But I feel like we don't went down a bad alley. And I don't know how to come back out of it. It's organic milky spores, but it's not milk, it's powdery. But I guess milk does come in a powder form. Dave, you got me talked all the way in the corner on this one. Okay, look, somebody in the chat, go Google what's in milky spores. Can somebody Google what's in milky spores?
Milk spores?
Milky with a Y.
Milky.
Look, Dave, everybody thought what I thought. Everybody heard what
everybody knew what she said.
Everybody said it. Everybody. I don't mean something.
That's Mona. That's like, dirty Mona.
Look at that.
She thought she was gonna be the only one.
You can't be talking about nobody, David. You hush your mouth. You the one like feet.
I love feet. I don't
Run out the box said milky spores is BT.
I promise you, when I'm walking in the mall, I'd probably be bumping into folks a lot of times because my head be down. I like looking at feet, pretty feet. If your feet ugly, oh my God.
Just know the words that were spoken are of David Core with the crop and don't reflect the views of broke farmer. Those are
bacteria.
The comments of David Core with the crop. They do not reflect how broke farmer feels about feet or however jacked up your feet are.
That's just my
opinion, okay? Those words expressed was of David Core with the crop. Okay. Janella FYDFZ in the building. Glad to have you in here. Now look, I'm finna get off here because I don't got rather hungry. I've had a ball. When I say to the 78 people in this chat, what? First off, stop. I'm being a bad host. Stop. Sift in some salt and more, Mona. My YouTube buddy, we go back down the way on the YouTube street before Mona even had a channel. Mona was been a part of this garden community. Then she started making videos and she started doing her thing big time. Is Mona, but the name of her channel is Sifting Salt and More. She do big things over there, but I'm not gonna tell you a goddamn. Go experience it for yourself. Go over there. I'm not saying subscribe to send some salt. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying go over there, watch one video, hit the like button. You don't like it? No big whoop. You ain't lost no money. But guess what? If it is somebody that you like, subscribe. Now, on this channel, I tell you with the quickness, I don't believe in sub for sub. Let's start there. If I like David Corey with the crop channel, I can give a darn less if he watch my videos or not. That don't matter. I like his content. I'm gonna watch his content. So don't go to people's channel and expect them to subscribe back to you. That ain't what this about. If somebody go to Sifting Soil, and I want to say with Mona so bad in there. If you go over to her channel, check out a video, you like and subscribe. You don't, leave a message and move on. David Corey with the crowd. One of the funnier guys on this platform, and I want to see that more, Dave. You found it, I feel like you got to the point of being so entertaining that now I expect that. So if y'all expect that too in the chat, go over to semicolon David Corey with the crop. It's semicolon in front, then it's David Corey with the crop. Go over there. Watch one video, leave one comment. Hit the like button before you even turn the video on. Hit the like button. Watch one video. And guess what? If you don't like it, David, have you lost anything? You ain't lost a subscriber. That's all you got to do. And the homework for today is 82 people in the chat. Go to one Rocky USA. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't stay focused. Rocky USA in the building. I ain't seen you in a long time. Glad to have you in here.
Rocky.
Okay. But my homework today is everybody go to one channel, check out one channel, watch one, pick a video that you might be interested in, watch that video. Hit the like button before you start watching those. Leave a comment at the end. You don't like the content? What they lost, Mom?
None.
Nothing.
And I've got my channel K Renee. I got it wrote down. Oh, I threw my book through. K Renee's Garden. When I get off here, I will go over to K Renee. I'm gonna hit the like button. I'm gonna sit back and I'm watch the whole video. Dave, did I say I'm watching 45 seconds? I don't like this video. No, I'm watch the whole video.
Watch the whole thing.
I'm watch the whole video and I'm gonna see if they speak to me. If they speak to me, you gotta sub. And I want everybody to take that approach because it's so much for everybody to get out these YouTube streets. But I never want you to feel forced to watch anybody's video. Everybody ain't for everybody. First off, I know I ain't for everybody. Let's start there. Sometimes I wonder what's wrong with y'all for watching. I be like, these cats just as crazy as I am. Why does David Corey watch this mess? All this madness going on, David Corey right there. And you know what's more crazy? I be right over there watching his stuff too. So I don't know if we both crazy. I don't know how that works. What I'm saying, it's enough out here. It's enough food in the YouTube streets for everybody to eat.
That's right.
Take your time and get to know people. But everybody ain't for you. That's my spiel on that. New Art Gardener in the building. What's up, New Art? Glad you in here. Dude, I can't
New Art, North Texas, #1.
GT say find a new channel to watch. Now, in the chat, I need 8. Look, and I know some people, don't like the chat. They just here, to have a good time. Listen, that's cool. But if you find the channel and watch, put a 1 up. That's all I ask. Fifi says, "See you later." Oh, she wasn't talking to me.
See you later, Fifi.
But yeah, that's it. And I'm gonna head out. Is it in? I forgot, Dave. I ain't give you your time. Dave, is anything you want to bring up or anything you want to say to the people?
No, I had a great time today. I had a great time. I just want to tell y'all to keep growing and respect yourself and others around you.
But David, do you got a channel? You ain't got to say it out loud. Do you got a channel you gonna check out today?
Do I have a channel?
Did you find a channel in the chat that you gonna check out?
Yeah, Lydia, Best Yet Journey.
Okay, there you go right now. Channel. Terrell, Texas in the house. That's another Texan.
Oh, you from Texas?
Not
Terrell, Texas? Yeah.
What part of Texas you from, David Core?
Dallas, North Texas. The best.
Oh, Fifi was saying, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Watch it, Mom.
Everybody got their homework taken care of. I got my homework. Oh, here we go. I knew it. You are correct, FR. Look, David, I'm gonna read their mail. They wasn't talking to me, but we're gonna listen to them. FR from Milky derivative facility Genesis BT called Elia japonica. They are naturally occurring soil bacteria. Bam! That's what I meant to say, David Core. They are natural in the soil and they multiply and they get rid of all the grubs in your soil. Now look, David. Now I'm gonna tell you like this. Now, if you two strike this video, you're gonna owe me a whole dollar. You owe me a whole dollar. All right, y'all. I appreciate it, y'all. Let me go watch the check
love you, Mona.
I love y'all too. Y'all take care. And thank you for bringing me up. And I'll see you in these YouTube streets.
These streets.